Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this off by saying I've done a look pretty similar to this before. However, I got a new palette. It's from Kat Von D. I did pick up the Metal Matte palette, and I haven't played with my Mi Vida Loca remix in a while, so I wanted to have a little bit of fun and try out the formulas. From the, well, yeah, I guess the formulas plural because there's metal and matte. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started, and the very first thing that I'm going to do is obviously prime my eye because that's kind of important. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion, which is bomb, by the way. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm going to pat that all over my entire eyelid. And as you guys can see, I have like a piece of tape here. I usually use a piece of tape anytime I'm gonna do like a really sharp wing. It makes me feel more confident. So first I'm gonna go in with a shade called Suede, which is a very, very beautiful matte like skin tone type of shade. And I am going to apply that on my crease. Next, I'm gonna go in with a shade from the Mi Vida Loca remix, and this is called Destroyer, and it's kind of like, it's almost a bright red, but it's more on the pink side. Now I'm gonna start off a little slow and I'm gonna build it up a bit, but I'm putting it on the outer V, and then I will be bringing it inwards as well. And of course, if you need to get more product, feel free to grab more product. I did on this eye, I think like 3 or 4 times. So, yep. I'm gonna like bring it to the inner corner as well. I'm going to do like little circles just to kind of blend it out a bit as I go. With red, it can be easy to kind of get crazy with it and get it all over the place. So I am kind of taking my time with this because, again, I want to keep it just on the inner corner, not so much too close to my nose. You guys know how it is. Go ahead and move on to the next step, and that will be grabbing another color from the Mi Vida Loca remix. This is in Analog, and it's just a really nice matte orange shade right here. So I'm going to grab quite a bit of that and patting it on the very center of my lid. So all of that open space is going to be filled up, and I am making sure to get along my lash line because that's pretty important too. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is take this is like a smudge brush, and I'm going to get it wet by using the Illuminating Mist and Set from e.l.f. I like to use that one with my like foils and metallic eyeshadows, but I'm going to dip into this shade here called Flash from the Metal Matte palette while my brush is damp. I will be patting this right on top of that orange. I'm going to go back in with Destroyer, the red shade, and I'm going to pat that on the inner corner and kind of blend it a little bit into Flash. So that way it's kind of nice and it has like a gradual transition versus just like a harsh line, of course. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side too. I'm just going to kind of pat it, I guess. So now it's going to get a little crazy. What I'm going to go in with next is going to be a plum shadow. This is like the most beautiful burgundy plum eyeshadow I have ever owned. It is Velvet from the Metal Matte palette, and I'm going to grab a little bit of that guy, and I'm going to put it just on the outer edge and into the crease. Now this is super freaking pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way, as you guys can see. So I am taking my time and I am doing my best to concentrate most of the pigment on the very, very edge. We can blend it all together in a little bit. But for right now, I need that to look good. So take your time. Don't get too crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and blend it a bit. I'm just going to use this is like one of my favorite blending brushes. It's the Buff and Blend by Sigma. It is the E39. So I like it because it's soft, so it does move some of the product without, like, I don't know, it just softens it and it diffuses the entire look, and I love it. Now, just to add a pinch, like literally a pinch more depth, I'm gonna go in with Jet, which is a matte black shade right here, and very, very sparingly, okay? Like, it is so easy to get crazy with this color because it's incredibly pigmented. I'm just gonna go ahead and touch up that plum by adding a little bit of black just at the very, very edge. Like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it one more time. I don't normally use like a shimmery eyeshadow as a highlight on my brow bone. I like to keep it matte, but for the sake of this video and this look, I need a little bit more glam. So I am going to go in with a shade from the Metal Matte palette called Glitz. This is like an icicle, like nude pink, and it's beautiful. So I'm going to use it dry. And I'm going to be very gentle because I really don't want this to be super overpowering. But as you guys can see, it's phenomenal. So I'm going to go ahead and use a very small brush. This is actually a lip brush. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. Mist and Set and spritz it once. I'm grabbing the same shade Glitz, but this time I'm going to use it damp. What that's going to do is make it smooth and metallic, and I really want that for the inner corner. Now, just in case you're afraid you have too much, go ahead and wipe it on the back of your hand. That's what I do, and just kind of use your hand as a palette. And just put that right there on the inner corner. I feel like it really like brightens the eyes, and it is like a nude type of pink, but honestly, like, it's not overwhelming, and the pink actually goes with the red, and it's because it's so light that it's not incredibly pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my waterline, and what I'm gonna do is take that same liner that I'm gonna use on my waterline, and I'm actually gonna do this first, but I'm gonna go right underneath my lower lash line and just put like a few little smudges. I'm not bringing it all the way under, or over, rather. I'm going to stop about 2/3 of the way over. I'm going to take a very, very tiny brush, and let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of soften it and blend it and smudge it a bit. Then I'm going to take Velvet that deep purple shade that we used earlier, and I'm going to apply it right on top of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline with that same pencil. The pencil that I am using is from Revlon. It's the Luxurious Color in Black Velvet. And it's glorious, by the way. Now I'm going to do my wing liner off camera just because I'm not that good at doing it on camera. Again, I say this almost every video, but I'm not wearing contacts. It's hard to see. And my camera is like literally this far away from me. So I don't want to like stab myself. Okay guys, so I just wanted to let you know that the liner that I used was the Swerve Cream Gel Color from Colourpop. And I'm gonna do my lashes. So I do have some falsies that I'm wearing on this eye. Obviously I'm gonna wear them on this eye too because that'd be crazy if I didn't. But I picked these up, I want to say from Aliexpress. I paid less than $1 and I freaking love them. I have like 10 packs now. So I have lashes for days, or sorry, probably months. But either way, I really do like these, and the band itself, I don't know if maybe I can zoom in. I don't know. It's still trying to zoom in on my face. Come on now, camera. Let's be cool. I'm gonna zoom in, hopefully. The band on these is clear, which is my preference. Yeah, so I'm not really a fan of like, I'm not really a fan of lashes with a big, thick black band. So, anywho, those are what I'll be using, but I do need to go ahead and dress up the lashes beforehand. That way it blends. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Lash Fiber Duo Set thing from Walgreens, whatever. It was like $7. It's cheap and I really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and coat my lashes pretty heavily. I need tons of product on my lashes so that the fibers will stick a little bit better. And, you know, blend in with lashes that are like twice as long as mine naturally. So, yeah. I'm going to go in with the fibers and just kind of, I really need to get more of this. I am like running low. Sad day. I'm going to let that dry before I apply the mascara one more time. So I guess I'll go ahead and do my lower lashes real fast. This is why I have forehead wrinkles right here. I'm going to blame mascara. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and coat these bad boys again pretty heavily. It's going to look like I have spider legs on my eyes and I don't care. Awesome. Now I'm going to let that dry, of course, and then I'm going to use my Ardell Lash Grip eyelash adhesive, and I'm going to do my lashes off camera because I'm just not that good and we could be here for 15-20 minutes maybe, who knows, while I figure this shit out. So, okay guys, so I decided to go with OCC's Harlot and I like it. I'm definitely digging it. I feel festive right now. Like, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed my tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you liked it. Bye.